Welcome back to the Pokemon Go video, but there's some updates that I had the other day, that I haven't been releasing those Pokemon Go videos. Apparently, there's this recent update as far as the terms of service. Yeah, if if you didn't see the Count Jinsula, little video on YouTube, showing off the terms of service and Niantic has put up. Apparently, one of the concerned things that it could possibly be is the Pokemon Go content I make might end up being like, I know YouTube is different as far as earning revenue, but if I'm earning revenue off of this, it's like if Niantic is not gonna get any money from that, it's basically what's gonna happen. Like, I'm not sure it means that my channel may be shut down or something, if I'm gonna continue making more Pokemon Go videos. But anyway, outside of that, yeah, I got myself a Hundo Tentamouse after 36, I mean the 86 tries from the field research, and yeah, I managed to get this Tentamouse to be a Hundo. This is the CP for a Hundo, which is 382 CP. I just hope that this one I evolved will become the family of free. And of course, this unexpected thing, I got a Hundo in the Meowth, which I caught from the wild, and I gave it a secondary charge move. The CP that Meowth was 513 from the wild. When I was catching a bunch of those random Meowths on my main account. I'm not gonna show off my secondary account, but just because that is also another one that does against the term of service. And of course, this is from randomly an egg, which is a shelter. Just in case if you guys are wondering what is the Hundo CP of the shelter, let's go with it let's see here. I know Shelter is originally from Gen 1, which is why I'm going through that section. Yeah, if I could even find the thing. Because of so many forms that it has. Ah, there it is. And if we go to as far as eggs, yeah, it needs to be 617 to be the Hundo for Shelter. Yeah, for Shelter. I'm not sure how I managed to get a Hundo of Meowth, but one thing for sure is it was from a random Meowth that I caught from the wild when I was catching a bunch of Meowths. Not like any of those, the special forms like the Alola and the Galarian, but a regular Meowth. Which it was which is like 513 CP when I got this from the wild. Which is let's see here. What level was it? Oh, yeah. Level 24 it was. Yeah. That was the Hundo CP of it. Yeah. Out of all the Meowths, I even got to the shiny one of it. Just to be fair. Yeah, just to be fair. And of course, I got like a random shiny Meowth on my main account. Even though this Meowth is full on shiny, which is like one of 512. And as far as the Galarian Meowth and the Alola Meowth, their shiny boost of 1 in 64. And these are the shinies from the Tanamo Conde. And yes, I got another Shadow Ente shiny. Sure, it's not as good as the others. And of course, just in case you're concerned just in case you're curious what my secondary account is, you could probably see that what is attained for trades. Yeah, I don't normally play it on my second account, but when I play like bigger events, such as Community Day, Go Fest, and even raid days, I don't really rely on my secondary account in most part. Outside of those, I don't really use my secondary account often because, after all, it is another thing that's against the term of service. But yet, so far, I'm not gonna show what that account is, but just by the name of it, it's like a giveaway about it. And of course, so far I have like the biggest Pokemon registered here, which is my largest best buddy yet. Ultra Buddy or Best Buddy so far. Which, to keep in mind, it is pretty big. Not sure how big. I should probably check it out how big that Hundo is. Yeah, there it is. See, even though it's short, and yet it gave me a lot of points. Of course, you would have gained more if. Of course, I would have gained more if I actually if I got farmed up like Best Buddy, Ultra Buddies, or Best Buddy with my other Whalers. But sadly, I haven't been doing that lately. So that is like the biggest thing I possibly ever have as far as possession is. Yeah, and just in case if people are curious about how many shinies that I have, these are the shinies that I gotten so far. No, what I should probably. These are how many shinies I have so far within each of the dexes. Of course, some of them were traded to me. Some of them were traded from my other account. But most of the shinies I actually already own. And some of the Pokemon I got trades from some people. With some of my friends. But of course, the other reason why I haven't been uploading lately is because, like, I know that the people are not gonna, I know people really don't care about this subject, but I just hope you guys understand it. But I just despise swearing in general. It's not a good habit for any of us. Of course, some people would say it's supposed to be a good habit, but it really makes you stupid when you swear. Just in my opinion, it doesn't really make you smart in any way just by swearing. Of course, these rock gloves I got is from the. Okay, this one is from the 7K. The one is from the one of the early Go Fest egg release. And this one I just got from the wild fruit. The fruit of the lake. The new the adventure effects of both of the different forms of the both different forms of Necrozma. This is a Dustmane Necrozma, and this is its shiny form of it, which of course you just need Necrozma to fuse with, and it will have its shiny form. But if you just have shiny Necrozma, meaning it doesn't matter if you have Solgaleo or Lunala as shiny, but it will always. But of course, currently, Solgaleo and Lunala don't have their shiny releases yet. So for now, this is like the next best thing to show off their shiny forms. Which, I'm not sure if Ultra Necrozma will ever come into Pokemon Go. But one thing for sure is, for people that are confused about it, this is actually my first Necrozma I got. It was unfused when I got it. Which the Hundo IV from the first Necrozma raid was from New York. Yeah, it's like first ever Necrozma raid. It wasn't weather booster or anything like that. It wasn't. I don't have, and I couldn't gain it shiny either because I don't have the ticket holder of New York, but just the remote rated it, remote raid invite through the Poke Raid app, which you have been seeing me use this in some occasions. But of course, this is like the cheapest way to actually oh yeah, I forgot about my daily streak. But of course, as far as like that app, it's pretty good. If you're then again, as long as you're of course, that app, the PokeRate app, sure it's not owned by, wasn't created by Niantic, but that app is actually a helpful way to actually participate in remote raiding without actually had to worry about relying any other social media apps. But of course, some people would argue that they're still good to have, but not always reliable. Yeah, such as the Discord server of the Trainer Club. If you want to get remote invited, you need to be you have to be on their Patreon. And the members service, which I think is like $10 per month, I think it is. If you do the Patreon on the trainer, on the trainer clubs, Patreon membership. But of course, you also had to have a Discord account linked up with it if you want to make this work. Like this Discord account. See, like this one. Of course, I'm not currently within any of the Discord groups, and with the recent updates, as far as like the whole revamp of the Patreon, there's no way to tell if there's gonna be any available slots, or if anyone is gonna actually be in those specific tiers anymore. Especially when you try doing if you wanted to have two different raid groups. I think it costs like $20 on the Patreon, on the trainer clubs, and the Patreon for like $20, and if you wanted to have two different raid parties to be in. But of course, if you just only wanted the one, you could just stick with one of the $10 ones. But of course, it gives you a lot of options, but there's no way to tell on Patreon if there is gonna be any indicator or any updates to it, so you're able to see if how many people are actually within those ones, within each of its tiers. Which is very upsetting, because I remember back in the past, I used to use like the trainer club Patreon. Yeah, but of course, there's always hopefully the trainer club that updates are aware of the update within the Patreon app updates, so you weren't able to see like how many people are actually in it. But of course, it's also broken now because of that, because of the rework of the Patreon app, making it not possible to let like the admins that are from the trainer club know if you're actually subscribed, because look at the admins. There's hardly any of it anymore. There's hardly any admins anymore. So for the only admins, I think it's still around. I'm not sure that it is still there anymore, but seems like there's no more admins as far as I'm aware. At least the ones we know for sure. Sadly enough. But of course, if you wanted to do, let's see, which one are the admins again? Trying to find them. Yeah, I don't think there were those two, the very known admins are even on there anymore. And the one they're trying to collaborate recommended to speak to. So yeah, I'm not sure I'll continue doing this YouTube channel anymore. Because unless we are confirmed that they're not going to copyright the Pokemon Go videos until that is confirmed, then they're not going to Niantic is not going to copyright strike it. I guess for now, I just had to wait down for the meantime. Yeah, I know it's going to be upsetting, but you had to understand that, like, this is one of those possible situations. And even if Niantic and the whole Niantic's new way the terms of service, it makes it like I know some people say they have controversies. I know that some YouTubers says that there are some controversies, like if Niantic is actually selling your personal data, but of course, personal location data. But apparently, it could possibly be true at this point because of the updates of the terms of service. Even though some YouTubers saying that Niantic did not confirm that they're actually doing it, but I believe they are doing it at this point because. Sure, back in the past, when remote break passes were unlimited and just to be cheaper than this. For one remote raid pass used to be 100 Pokecoins, and for a free remote raid pass used to be 250, and it was unlimited at the time. But of course, with the whole remote raid pass nerf, they made it not only limited to 5, only do 5 remote raids per day, but also doubling the prices of them. Nearly doubling the prices. But of course, you could say that they literally doubled the price before making it no longer discounted, before doubling the price, nearly doubling the price. It used to be the discounted price for 50 Pokecoin discount when you get the free remote raid passes back in the day. Before they removed that discount, making it a total of free 100 Pokecoins for free remote raid passes. But now it's just more expensive. Yeah, it isn't a very desperate situation at this time. And I don't have enough Pokecoins to get any more remote raids. And I'm surprised Niantic still hasn't learned their lesson about sure there's gonna be some people that will do more in-person raids, which thanks to Niantic's horrible decision, it made it a reality. But anyway, that is like a channel update, and also the news, which I had to inform you of in the future for my Pokemon Go channel / Clash Royale. Then again, it's not like I'm gonna do Clash Royale videos anymore, because of the fact, because of Supercell, copyright strikes and almost whatever is involved with the Supercell projects such as Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, for example. But but of course, one of my friends said maybe because there's some copyright music, and I had along with the gameplay just to make it sound more interesting, which I didn't realize some of them even have lyrics of. within the, if you've seen the Friday Night Funkin' the mods in the recent years, within this recent year, they started to add lyrics to them now, to their mods. Meaning, I cannot have those be playing within the background anymore. If I want to put some random Friday Night Funkin' songs, as far as playing it on my videos. Yeah, trying to make things unique than the normal Pokemon Go music, like like you can see here. Yeah, it's different. But of course, there will always be changes. Sorry I couldn't be more active on YouTube, but as far as making videos. But as far as the situation is, I'm not sure if it's gonna be continuing more now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And see you guys later. Bye.